If the fight is now on to get on that plane
Yep.
for these players, I think you've got to say his squad's probably about 23 or 25 or 26 is already in place, given hopefully touchwood no injuries. But it's been a case a few years ago trying to get a few of these guys working playing down in England to get the Scottish granny route. One of them is Harvey Barnes, who spoke this week, and he's kind of opened the door a wee bit to it, having kind of been cool on the idea a couple of years ago. Should be getting him on board for America.
That was a well-timed interview, wasn't it? It's amazing that just cropped up.
Yeah, in fairness, I think he was at Astra. I don't think he offered that up. I don't think he was sounding a billboard. Pick me, Steve. Please, Steve, come and get me.
He did leave the door open. And this is where I probably go against. I get this element that Steve Clarke should be loyal. Of course he should, right? But Harvey Barnes is a legitimate player who, in twofold here, he'd become one of the best players in the squad. And he gives you, he helps you get the best out of Ben Gannon. And I've made this point a few times, and I think it's uber important. You saw him going down. Doak started fast the other night against Denmark, but how much better would he be with two proper wingers? That Scotland just gives us that option. There's nothing worse when the ball's always going to that side. I think if you could mix and match, especially in games where we're playing at a tournament and we want a breakaway speed, can you imagine Barnes and Doak on either side? Just gives us legitimacy, gives us more options. And I totally get the argument that says, listen, he wasn't putting his hand up to play in qualifying, but that's Clark's probably greatest strength, this ability to keep everyone on side and keep his players. I think guys at a certain level like McTominay, McGinn, Roberts would understand that having a player at that level makes you better. I would be all for it.
Not for me. No, I take your point. He's a good player, and ordinarily I think he'd be a great addition to the squad. But this is the Scotland squad. You can't just pick and choose when you want to be a Scotland player. You don't. So you feel more Scottish now they've got to the World Cup. No, for me, if I'm not dressing room and I think, well, you're just jumping on the bandwagon here, glory hunter here. You're not getting picked by England. When you look at the flip side, look at someone like Scott McTominay, who maybe the choice back in the day, and he went for Scotland. Look at him the other night, running to his mum. After scoring the best goal you'll ever clap your eyes on.
Best.
Do you know what? I mean, I get the point, he's a good player, but just because you're a good player doesn't mean you automatically become Scottish or part of this unique, special kind of band of brothers I've got in the Scotland squad right now. So I'm sorry, Harvey. I'm sure you would love to be part of Team USA, but I'm afraid you've missed the boat. It's a bit like the kind of the geek at the school going to get a good job. All of a sudden, the woman off long term, they're like, oh, now you're coming. Now you're answering the call. No, so sorry, I'm not having it. I'm not for me.